everyone. I have so many tabs open, it's way too much. I just need to set up. Okay. I will be playing a tournament in like 2 hours, and it is a temporary tournament. It is this one. I just have to the document states that it's just there are really a lot of inconsistencies in the rules. Okay, let's start queuing some Jade games. I will be playing, I think, a few Jade games, 2 or 3, depending on the time, and then I will be playing the tournament. I will be playing with Korean delay the tournament, so hopefully that is good enough. It's been a couple of days for me to since the last time since I streamed. It was Tuesday, and I kinda am behind on my YouTube videos, unfortunately, so I will perhaps skip a few uploads this week. It's just such a nice weather outside, and like if it was like my primary occupation, or like if I could get money out of like streaming or such, I would probably still try to upload 7 times a week, but that's not going to happen this week. What I will be dropping probably is tomorrow. It's usually Sunroom. Sunroom on Riichi City uploads. I also skip my commentary as well today, which usually already should be published around 6 o'clock or like my time, which is like 4 minutes ago. I haven't done that at all, but like I might do it on Sunday, but I have a tournament Sunday as well. It's pretty packed for me. And I'm also busy in my own personal life, of course. Moving towards a Chitoy hand, but yeah, perhaps we should have kept the right tracker, and I just realized it's a little bit too late. I did realize too late, but I don't think we can get a normal hand, so perhaps just 3 pin and then 7, so keeping the 8 man. The 3 pin does look very bad. Let's just discard it, and then it's also next to the Dora, and then we have 3 6 man, and then the 7, so and now we can't even push. There's one chance on the AK Dora, AK 5 man. But Cheeto, it's like unless we get Tempai right here, we can't really push. Or like we can ditch this 9 of bamboo because it's kombucha now, and then it really depends. And here we are just out. We are happy just to pay like 1000 on no 10, or like even if 1500, it's okay. We do our pair here, but really no reason to push. We will be pushing if we don't have saved house though. So like if we don't have saved house, it's just going to be a push of some sort. I kind of want to test this 5 or this 6, but if it deals in, it deals into the Akao shape, but I don't think I have anything else, so just have to trust the one chance, and then hopefully they don't have the Akatore here on the right. Perhaps it wasn't the best discard. A bit of a pushy push here with for the Katen here. It's 2500 guaranteed, but it's almost like a standard push. Not that many Suchis are out. And we only have like Suchi, which might or might not be safe. But luckily we didn't deal in. They had the Aka here on the right. I should have probably known that they had the Aka, but you can't know if they have that complete, the save complete. I don't know if I suspect that they have a 5-man. Should I not push? Should I just push a 5-man instead? I'm not 100% sure. Like Kamita didn't have the Aka. Toyman probably didn't have the Aka as well. It's interesting. I can check with Maka after. I don't have the Fortune Charm anymore. It just expired like a few days ago. Oh, I don't have the 30 log reviews, but I don't expect to be playing that much that I use more than 10 a stream, and usually I play like 10 and then it resets, and then I can play like 10 more technically. And unless I have consecutive streams, of course. Yeah, it's such a playable hand, but we didn't Sakiri. This is kinda the downfall of our hand here. Like if we discarded the 2 here, we would have perhaps an okay push here. It's such a mediocre push here, but just have to discard a pair here, and we have like 2 6s. If we get 7 Soul of Warman, it's just an easy T, I think. Oh no. It's baiting me. The game is baiting me. Kek. Dude. Okay, did we just mess up, or am I'm not sure. It looked like that I could have gotten Tempai quite easily, but with Thunder Tutora, it would certainly be okay, but we cannot just mess up our entire hand, unfortunately. Really unfortunate. I don't know, perhaps I should have boosted that or something. It was just that we had like 2 bad saves, and then it's really hard to boost, but we deal all the perfect towers, and then like we just decided to fold. I don't know if the fold was accurate though, but if the red dragon was out, it would be more easy to push this 2 so here for a double Kansan, but it was still like 2 something, so it was not that great of a push anyway. Can we see? No, Dorman has Sahite. Unless we pawn, we can pawn 5, 6, 7, pin 5, so. And then perhaps 5 pin comes out, because it's, wait, the 5 pin is only one there, so probably they don't have it here on the right. You can pawn the... I don't know, I don't think any of the tiles comes out, but we will pawn if we can. For 7 pin and then 4 pin for money on the left. With the Toras here on the left. Like if we knew that Toyman didn't have the Toras, it would be so much easier to try to push, especially with the second AK for Tandao Tora 2. And then if we get it close, we can get more value out of it, but unfortunately for us we don't. Let's see. Still need a pair. The 2 pin is pretty nice. It's actually one of the better rolls, probably the best actually. Some Tora connection here is also nice. Tune pawn across with the Tora drop. Could actually be already Tempai tail across, but it's not that we can really care though. It's not like that we are going to play our hand differently after this Tora drop with the pawn and the 8-man. It's really not. Like if we are far away, we might start semi-defending, but here we are just clearly having a pushable hand. 8-man has been pawned, the 5-8-man only 4 tiles. I think 6 into 7 makes sense. Torment with a pawn there, and that's Soupy Tempai. Yeah, still 2 or something, we don't have a pair yet. The knight on Soupy pretty safe. The 7 star should also pass against Torment. Because of the 8-man cut, 6-man pawn, and then it's really unlikely that they have a 7-man pair. It's really unlikely. It's just not going to happen, basically. Even with a toy, it's not a thing. We know that the Dora are mostly out, only the AK-5-man is left. It doesn't do anything for us. I guess 7 pin, like the 3 pin isn't safe, but we know that we basically have all the value here. Like there's only one AK left, so yeah. The tunes are now with us. Also one in the wall. The indicator is the tune, unfortunately, but still pretty okay. And the white dragon pawn. We will try to keep the white dragon. The 7 pin is a very strong floater, but if we have Mangan chance, we just take the Mangan chance, pairing it up. You can just Shimakiri it. It does have some utility with the close hands. You can change your way, but now it doesn't accept more towers, but it helps choosing your Tempai later on. I think it's time to let it go though here. Because especially with the 7-9 so pair up. If it was 5 so or 4 so I would probably just Shimakiri keeping the white dragon. But here we just have a very quick 2-hand. Chi. I just had to think about the Chi because there was an option to Chi like 5-7. So waiting on the 8, but I think the Sabo is just slightly stronger. It is stronger, although the 8 just came out. We can upgrade to a Ramen with the 6-0 or the 7-man here, and then we are also happy. We do review that we have some upper social and most likely the 7 and not the 8 here. It is with the 9 so cut. It can technically be some extension C or some Kunu Passi, seeing the 6, tossing the 9, but it's really unlikely with the open hand. We are facing a dealer Riichi here, and it's pretty sus, or we are pretty exposed here, but we just smurf well. But it's 800, 1300 plus 1 Riichi stick. pretty good. Otherwise, like, it would be really tough. We would have to push with our 2 hands against the Riichi because we don't have a lot of safety. We have a good hand here. Just Sakigiri, the east, and something else here. Just the green, and then the south, and then the 9. Yes, could still be like an each. That's why we kept the 9, so we don't have enough blocks that. If we had something around the 30 pin, I would just read this 9. But here it's pretty nice to have that. Okay, I just disconnected for some reason. I'm not sure what was happening there, but I'm back, I think. Well, it says that I'm reconnected, so it's okay. Right now we have Riichi, Pinfu, Tenhou with 1 AK here for 581 or 77 plus 2 Riichi 6. Second facing a Tida Riichi and someone with 2 Toras open here on the right. The weight is kinda okay. If we had a choice between 36-9 without Tenhou, we would definitely be preferring the 36-9 with the Pinfu on the 36. But like, we can't choose anymore. We just discarded the 9 because we disconnected, or like we reconnected. And there's this Mahjong Soul. If we hit something, it's going to be 3,000, 6,000. I need to practice Japanese. Okay, we don't hit any. Because I will be participating in the WRC tournament, and I don't know if the counting is going to be in English or Japanese. Like, the thing is, if you announce it in English, like, the Japanese don't need to know the score. Like, they can just see the score and pay, you know. So I think that the primary language for counting or scoring is English, and then you can try to communicate with the Japanese later on. Like, they probably know the scores because they are Japanese, you know. You have a nice hand here. We do have 5 blocks here, and we are looking for some upgrades. I hate the Penson. I hate it. Perhaps 2 man over the 7 pin, but the 7 pin is not that great with the 34 over with the overlap on the 5. And even the 6 pin does has some overlap, but it's probably still better than the Penson here. I think I call like, I can just get rid of the Penson, I think. Like, there were some options to go Honitsu for sure if we played a bit more accurately. But the socials that did seem the cheapest, basically. It will be to be pawn. Yeah, I think we kinda have to. I don't want to pawn. But like, the thing is, if we want only cheat, then we should also just pawn, you know? Yeah, like 2 Toras with a possibility of 3 if we upgrade. I think we just have to pawn 5-8 man, and then just accept that we have a bad weight, and then try to get 1 more Tora in our hand. It kind of sucks to see the best shape here, but the Manse is also one of the more expensive suits here. It's also the indicator, but I think it's okay here. We have a good weight here, so it kind of worked out. We do lose the full on Shimo. We had 40 full on the 3 man Kansan Shimo. It's 8 here for the weight second. Shimo is 2, and Kansan or bad weight Shimo is 2 full. It's like the Sabo is still it doesn't give you full, but it gives you the full for the Anko or for the, basically for the Anko, so it's not necessarily true, so it's just single weight is extra full basically. We're waiting on 1 Tau, and if you're waiting on like a Pension, if you're waiting on like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, waiting on 36 to 3, is extra full because you can see it as a pension. So Riichi allows you to score the pension in that case. Yeah, but just a very casual or like just a good 5-8 here, extending our Tilo, and we should be farming our Tilo quite a lot because we are playing the tournament later on in 1.5 hours. It will be local Raku, Aka Ari, no posting. I just almost just want to cheat. Like I'm really tempted to cheat here for download for Territora, but I think we can't. Like it's just, like with this 5 we can actually see like 4-7 if we really want to. If we just need any hand, we can just see. And with the Torah acceptance, it's just pretty nice. Oh, this is kinda not what we want, but it's okay. Like we are waiting on the 4-so here, and then the Sabos 5-6-8-so, and then the 4-7 double acceptance for the Ipeco shape here. So for 8-so, 4-5-6-7-1 is all E something with Sun and Code Sons, Torah Sons. Our hands can move towards C towards E something with like a 6-so, 7-so. I don't. Okay, that is just horrible tempai. But like, I don't think we have a choice here. Like, there's no choice. Like when you have Mahjong and you're waiting on 4,000, it's just okay. 2,000 is enough like this. If you only wait on 2,000, like the middleweight is a bit extreme, but if you're waiting on 2,000, like a guns on 2, guns on 3, it's more than enough for Mahjong. But like the middle sample is just like worst ways imaginable. If it was 2,000 like this, I don't know. I think you can't really Tama. You can upgrade for sure. With the Anko Monso for the painful save. But the 4-7 has been like twice got already. If it was 2,000 left, I might Tama and then try to upgrade. If it was like 2,000 for the 5-6 month Sabo. My title is so long, I just realized I should probably just condense the title a bit, but I will be playing a triple Hanson tomorrow. It is Simo, I like Pink Roshi and Remy. I think they are all streamers, or they can stream. I think they can all technically stream, or have streamed on Twitch before, so. But I will be streaming mine with like minimum delay. Like I don't think people will snipe, but I like if they want to watch my stream with some delay, like I really don't mind that. So I think I will put a delay on for that exact reason. As it says, the pinsu, they haven't dropped any pinsu. So any middle pinsu is pretty fast. The 3-pin is Kabe. So the Shinichi is not really there most of the time, but like 4, 7, 5, 8, 6, 9 are certainly deal in those most likely, because the other two suits are basically gone here on the left. Nakasuchi 6-man. The other is 1-5 and 1-6, which is the 5-man is Naka. No, not the pinsu. Okay. There's just nothing left here on the left. There's just nothing left. Okay. The 5 and the 6 are both Nakasuchi, but like, I don't know. Like, I think it's made better than a Pinshu drop. Sosu looks also quite okay. Oh. This 4-pin drop, what a madman. Like, with this 4-pin against this, like, it was just like a Cheetoid, but you don't know that. Like, you could have died for like They could have died for like 12 or 16k though. Because it was so obvious what they had there. But it's a Master 1 here. It's like a tier ranking Master 1 and they probably just want to tier rank and get out. You have a white second here with 1 Tora and okay saves. The saves are pretty okay. Or like the floating towers are pretty okay. Yeah, it's the Dora. It's not like if we had like 1 200, our hand would have been significantly better. It's probably a keep, but okay, get the tune out of here and get the 7 next, and then just later Rankang Ramen with the Atotsuke here on the right dragon. Skip. I kinda like it. I kinda like the 7 beans. It is less defensive, but it has more upgrades. And if we get an upgrade here in the Pinsu, we can pair up the 579 so for our final head. I think I like keeping the 7 beans here. If you are really leading by perhaps 30k like me here, you can keep the North pair for safety, but I think the flexibility, if you want to win the hand, it's only there with the 7 beans. But like if you want to defend more, if you want to have the defensive stance, you can just keep the North pair. And then we have like 2 safe towers basically here. We are waiting on the Itzo here, which is 1 Scott here on the left. Wow, this Hacker 1 Tora is 2900 plus 600, it's 3500 plus 2 sticks in the middle. Like if we were non-Tilo, I would probably just keep the North pair because there's no Tilo Riichi or something that we have to be afraid of because we are the Tilo. Is that a Teitashi? Right. Doesn't make sense, but it felt like a Teitashi, but I'm not convinced. I'm not sure why. Like it was a stat, I know, but Pondeo for Sopus, Shimo here. Nice Shimo here for 700. Wait, is 700? I think so. Yeah, wait, yeah. No, it's not. Wait, it's. Oh, wait, we have 1 Dora. Okay, it's what's 1200, not 700. I should really focus on scoring my hands. Also in Japanese because of the WRC coming up in July. I'm going to participate against Japanese players and the other top of the world or like the strongest. It's not necessarily the strongest opposition that you can face because the Japanese players are like 1.5 times as strong as the as international players, but like it's still pretty strong. We are something here. If you're facing like 3 non-Japanese players, your table can still be kinda weak. I think we just take the headless here. Like it's like really like a mixed bag. I don't know how they do the seeding or if it's semi-random or it's fully random. Semi-random meaning that they will just make sure that the Japanese players get like they are spread out basically, and you don't have like a whole entire section of Japanese players playing against each other and the international players just playing against each other because there's a significant skill difference even between me and the Japanese pros. There's a chasing Riichi here, but we have 11 and 6 here with Riichi Thunder being full 1 Aka. Like I don't think I'm really that much of a, like I'm surely at a disadvantage, but especially because I don't play that much in person, or not, I play in person but not Riichi and Shimo. that is kind of where my downfall is. Like, I know we have like Mangon Sumo here, but if we hit Ura, we didn't. But I'm not focused on the score in person, because I'm just more focused on being running when I shoot run and just sumoing when I shoot sumo. I'm just counting the score before I reach it, and then I forget the score when I'm focusing on like the which stars I can win on and avoid feuding and such, and then I need to recalculate, and then it's also quite it's like already like so slow. Uh, like I can instantly score other people's hands, but I should probably uh, train also some Zenitsu today now, because I don't want to be the person who messes up a Hanuman because I don't know my weight. It's like the nightmare of, I think, almost every Mahjong player to know their weight and other fusion. That are the nightmare scenarios in Riichi Mahjong, even for like a high skill player or high level player like me. Like I do practice some Zenitsu trainer, but like 1 in 10 hands I just mess up basically, or like 10 to 15% I just mess up. Like when you're playing, you usually have more time than like 10 seconds because of the turns and such. You have your opponent's turn to think as well, and you can really focus on your own hands with the Zenitsu. But still, like it's still like tricky. It's not a guarantee that you get it like every single time. The Sabo is so bad here, so we are trying to get out of it, and we try to also get like extra save. I kinda like I really want to go 9 so, but like it's just not viable. This is E-something. But the bottleneck is like if we confirm the 7 so, the 9 so is garbage up. That is kind of the goal here. Like it doesn't really matter when you are up this many points, to be honest, but yeah, not the town. I just don't want to fight. It just feels too big to go to go 16. To be honest, yes, it just feels very big. C9 so I guess like we are not going to win otherwise. I think we are fusion here, but there's no chance. It's fast card. Yeah, it's really not much left, to be honest. Perhaps the 7 so is a bit of a push. This 9-man really? Okay. Poor being 9-man with the Urani. Also, it was no chance. It was no chance. But it was probably some bite though. You have another broken hand. He will be probably playing 2 more Hansons and then the tournaments. The Tofume Temporary is Lokoraku Aka Ari best of 2 consecutive, so it's like you just need to win, or like you just like you don't need to streak basically, because the streak is like automatic. Like it's just like an automatic streak when you only have 2 consecutive. At least it's Hansan, not Tombusen. I think it would be more interesting if they puts it like best of 3 consecutive and then play Tom Pusher. But the time window is only 3 hours plus 3 hours, but I can only play the first 3 hours. So, and I have another tournament tomorrow, which, or like a tournament, like it's more like a showdown. It's me, Simo, the streamer, Russian streamer, like Pink Rosie, American streamer, and Remy, who is also a streamer, I think. Well, he has streamed for sure, but we are playing 12 Hansons in a format triple Hanson, so 4 times 3. So we are playing in 4 Hanson slots, 3 consecutive games at the same time against each other. I kind of want to keep the 7-pin, but like the 8-pins and the 8 cell here, except the 7 cell for the Yangkang Ramen here. The 7 cell 257 here and the 7 here on the left. But if we throw like a 1-man pack, or if we throw a 4-man, we will got the 8 cell here and then play the ramen and then the Yangkang here on the left side in the monster suits. This is kind of unfortunate, but the 8-pin is dead, so it's not like not much better than this 7-man Kansan. Okay, here is the 1-man for the Rankan here. If we had Tonrao, we like if the 1-pins were Tonrao, I think it's the Kiri, but I'm not confident. I'm not confident. I don't know, but like I think we still got 8. So if we had a Tonrao pair, just because we can balance the blocks for painful. If we are losing out on Tonrao, if we get a 5-man then, but I think we really want to balance the block, and it's really unfortunate. He would have drawn the 2, so if he didn't get the 8, so but we don't really care, right? South 1 and then 1 repeats, and we can pawn here. We can pawn everything. It's going to be really tricky in person. I need to really train this because you need to remember everything that you can pawn, and it's like it's just a lot to remember because I remember I need to do other stuff at the same time as well. Nope. I need to make sure that I keep track of other stuff, but with 4 pairs. But now it's easier because the 3-pin isn't really a pair anymore. So that is a skip here, but now we can just focus on the north pawn. But I do suckle with like 4 or 5 things that I can pawn. Like the T, you don't have to remember because you can just wait like 5 seconds for the T. Not that I wait 5 seconds for the T, but like it's like the switch from online to playing in person. Also the high pay pawn, the first turn pawns. I don't know how to practice that. We're just having like a preemptive east card here. Just foreseeing that the east will be dead after we pawn the north wind, and then the lower monster has some more acceptance, and if we pair up anything is also okay. You're not really trying to get 7 pairs anyway with the total acceptance and the north pair. Although we would have been like east something, but I kinda like the 6-man 5 cell float hotel, and I don't think the 1-man for 3 pairs is that attractive with the east being 1 Scott. The 6-pin pawn, do they have Raku High tail? This is 5-man. The Tempai. I do put them on a Raku High here, so I don't really want to push the south. There aren't that many Yaku High left. The Green Dragon is also there. It's like the middle tile pawn, which is just so sus. And I don't think they have more pins here. So like the Rakuhai is just like a non-starter here, and then here's the Rakuhai for 340 is 5-2 is the game actually. So hey Solomons, good luck. Thank you. It's like 1 hour 20 minutes to the tournament. It's the Tofume temporary. It's local Raku, and it's unfortunately also Aka Ari, which is kind of unfortunate. Like, I really wanted to see the tournament having no Aka Tora, because then you will be forcing more local Raku, you know? Because also with Red 5s, like, you are not forcing any Raku basically. If you get a mixed triple sequence, if you get a full straight, a pure straight, it's just bonus. Like, but it's not really what you are going for. If you're playing without Akas, your hand sucks like 70 or 80% of the time, or like even higher. So you will be forcing certain shapes into your hand to get the value. But if you can just get like the Akatora, like, you don't even have to focus on the Raku, or like, you of course have to need to have one Raku, but you don't need the Raku for value. So I kinda don't like that they did it that way. I did suggest it that they should remove Akatora, but it's like more beginner friendly, more variants. But we really want to see like a skilled. We really want to maximize the local Raku potential. You should just disable the Akatora, in my opinion. It's like extra Raku, but like no one is just going for the Raku. Like, you do adjust a little bit. Well, Supamakaishi, which means if you declare Riichi, the Tao that the discard when declaring Riichi gives away one more hand if you deal in with your Riichi Tao. So if you Riichi here on the turn, we are no time, but if we Riichi on the turn and Kamita runs me here on the turn, then we will pay one more hand, or like we pay a lot more value. But our hand is actually coming together. It feels look quite bad, and it's still not the best hand, but it's actually coming together a bit. Shimakiri, we are aiming for Tundra, of course. The 1-pin is dead, so you really need a 4-pin. You can just got 2 and do 3. But the 3 so it's like 1 Scott, but the 4-pin is 1 Scott with the overlap. It's I, like, I think we can just skip, and then like, we don't need to win one Han here. If we if we just needed one Han, like, it's an obvious form, but like, this shapes are still quite mediocre, and I don't want to put the best shape here. You can just take it a bit slowly against this what seems to be a tortoise hand, and they can have the green dragon here, which they likely have, but we will see that they have the green dragon. The thing is with tortoise, Totonomi is kinda too cheap. They can still have a Honroto actually, but Totonomi is actually a little bit too cheap. So most of the time they have a Rakuhai. They can also have an Akatora, technically, or the Tora Uncle, but way less likely. The Rakuhai is like the default extra value that they can have. I'm not that afraid here with the 1 so 1 Scott, 5 mean 1 Scott. The spawning here for Tempai, 5-8 so. If it's not Tilmor and if it's not Tempai, we are not going to fold against this Toy hand here on the left, I think. Or like, if we draw a Tora, we might fold as well. If we draw a 4-man, we might be out as well. Kamita should just push. Like, they should be already Tempai, and they probably can't change up their hand anyway. 9-man. We are waiting on Kampuche here, which is like really nice, but no chance. Okay, it's no chance. 1 Scott. And it was like, there are the 8 beans, but then I saw them here, here on the right. I had all the 8 beans. important. It seems like a cheap hand, but it's really a pretty big hand considering the circumstances. Kamita was folding, I think, for no good reason. I think they might have drawn the Tora, but even then, with the Toitoi Yakuha, you can push 5,200 into a Tandao here. You can push the Tora, but I think they drew the Tora and then they decide to just get Kaiten instead. Just by at the end, my Chunson is coming together. I didn't see it, but it might be there. We need like one more good block. Like if we like. You don't even want the other side here. I think we just can cut 7 here. I don't think we are losing out on that much. Like, we don't want the other side anyway for Riichi Baker. Oh no. If we are like Chins on Montora, we can open for 3,900. That is why we really want to keep the Tora around. It is kind of sad. It feels really sad if we get the wrong side. Like I said, Riichi Baker or Riichi Pinfu or like something like that, but the thing is, we will have to see for an open hand. The 3 pin is definitely a C. Sad. Yeah, my Chinsan dreams didn't come. It's also Uratsutsu for the Tora. My 8-1. If he didn't have Ibeko, perhaps just Shimakiri 5 into 6-man, but like, he don't have a choice with Ibeko here anyway. Thank you, game, for another 8-man. Garbage game, right? It's not like that we win or anything, but like, it would be Chimson, Ibeko, Damaton, with higher win rates if we got the 8-man instead of the 5-man. I might put like some delay on my stream though. I'm not 100% sure if I want to play with or without delay. Like it's also like courtesy for the other players to know. Shimo 1000, 2000. If we hit Ura, it's fake Mangan, and we didn't hit the fake Mangan. And we didn't even get the Chinsan. Like, it's also like when people snipe, they have like a massive advantage. Like, I don't mind blank snipers, but like, it's also kind of unfair for the other people trying to qualify if they don't meet me. They have to play normally instead. This 9-man does have some acceptance, but like, it's really marginal. It's like not the thought that we want to keep. Like if he had a 7 throw here, he would keep the 7 throw of this 9-man and break E something. But the 7-man here is technically Tenpai, but like okay, we can break here. It's 14 here on the 7 throw, but we have total acceptance here. Now it's also some good chance, hopefully. We have to cut one of the pairs. I guess 2-man, and if we get the 4-pin here, the 4-pin slide, we try to Sansaku. 2-3-4 Sansaku. Damn, we can just Tama. We can break into Tamata, or not Tama. It's technically not Tamata because we are not Tenpai yet. But we can break here for the Tora here on the right with the decided weight here on the Mansu as well. If we get anything that is... Like if we get the 4-pin and then the 3-1 or the 4-1, we can still get the Sansaku, Thunder Sansaku, but the best throw is of course the Tora 5, so... If we had like one Aka, we would just be cheated. The thing is, it's getting too late to not take Tempai, I think. It is just like Peter here. But I think it was right. Another 2-man. We would have Shimoed already like 2 times on this Sabo. Not on this Sabo, if we kept the 2-man. Oh my god. Right. This game. From Fearton to Fearton, but we have Tora acceptance. Why are they pushing? This 7 is really... It's pretty soft, but it's double 6, it's not that bad. Unless everywhere finished. Are you also on the Tofu Made Temporary tournament? You can still sign up, I think. You can just join if you want to. If you want to have the link, I can send it to you in the chat. If any one of you want to join the local Raku tournament in 1 hour and 7 minutes, didn't know anything about it. Wait, why is it not copying? Wait. Can't I invite someone? I can't paste it. Like, wait, it doesn't work. But I can send you this though. I can send you this. There are 2 time slots, one in 1 hour and the other in like 6 or 7 hours or 9 hours, so some American US hours evening. It's like 3 AM for us or for me. Why can't I paste? There's a Discord. Okay, we got 3000 points for a hand that was like very Futon. Not a little Futon, but very Futon. Not that there's a thing though, but it's just like local Raku, Aka Ari, tournament style rules, I think. But there were some inconsistencies in the rules. There were some. Nice throw here for East something. Constant. Yeah, it's a $500 prize pool. Like, you shouldn't join if you just play for the prize pool, but there is if you win, you get 250 and then. What do we want to throw here? I don't know which side is better. It's probably the Constant 2-pin because it's 1 Scott. It's better to throw, but the 7-man is also quite weak here. The 7-man Constant is. You can just got the 5, so like if we get the 8 so or something, we can go headless or something. The 5 so doesn't do much. We can take extra food, right? Extra food or the safe down. Nah, we can. It's not really extra food, but it gives us the gun option. If we deal in here, we can just We can just retire immediately if we go in the 8 star here on Kamicha. I didn't think it was too dangerous. We were waiting on only 2 towers. But as I said, like the Mahjong as previously, you only have to wait on 2 towers for Mahjong. 2 towers is enough. It's quite unfortunate, only 2 towers. But also Stilo. As Stilo, you kind of also need 2 towers. Like 1 tower is too little, I think. I have Riichi on 0 towers, but it was it wasn't that great waiting on 0 towers. Let me tell you, I didn't see it. The tip said there were 0 towers left, and then I just didn't believe it. So I just retreat, and the tips were right. There were 0 towers left. Long Shuchi here. The 6-pin, hopefully no 6-pin to roll. It could be some random 8-pin as well, but most likely connected because it was safe against me. Could be like a no button 4-7, but most likely 3-6, I think. Or the 6-pin is the most sus, and then the 3-pin, the 4-7-pin. Which also should indicate, or they should just discard the 2-pin because they don't have acceptance. So that is good for us. I expect some 3, 4, 5, 6 shapes, so they can't hold the Dora with it, or they can't hold the 2-pin, because the other shape is Dora. It is pretty good for us. I think that was the entire hand. There wasn't anything else left. Like it's like cheating, well not cheating, but like not really seeing through the hand. Like when there's just nothing left, it becomes almost, you can just guess the entire hand. Like that is also kind of the problem with like opening your hand, especially in, it's more pronounced or more in other versions of Mahjong like MCL. Well, it's really like pattern based instead of Riichi, where you only have 1 Raku and the rest of the hand just doesn't matter. But in MCL you usually need like 3 blocks to get 8 points or to get enough points, so it's like a massive portion of the hand. So if there's 1 or 2 open, you basically know that they have the 3rd one as well. We have a nice hand here, but I don't think we can really push, which is really unfortunate. We can try 8-man 1-2-pin, but I think the best course of action is to get the white. If we get the 3-pin, it's pretty nice, but it's, and then we can go 1-2-pin, and we can still semi-push here because we don't have safe touch. We can see for Tandao 3 Toras. We can just go to 7-pin because it's safe. Bit stuck here on the nope Ayaman 6, 6, 7, 8 shape, and then the 1-2-pin here, and that is not a C, but here we are just taking E something for pin for 3 Tora. It is probably Tamerton. 2-pin is now safe, it's pretty nice as well. We can't go because we don't have Thunder. But we have a safe entry here. We throw another Tora, which is okay, I guess, but Shimot here. Not a cheap, not a expensive end for Hanuman. It would be Tunnel and Tora. They didn't have the Sunschool as well for the 2G4 Sunschool. Really good for us, good result for us. There are still people joining the temporary stuff. I see some familiar names who just joined. Another woman. I think I will be playing like one more afterwards, and then I will be adding like a little delay. I don't want to have like a full 5 minutes, but I do think it's good for like integrity and like for like tournament fairness if I add some delay for the. We are way too slow. But I want to see. Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Like we obviously are no we are oh no it's oh if it's you in now. Like I will be blaming someone in chat, right? The first person who types in chat. I will be blaming the first person who types in chat. No, like I cheat because I thought the sushi was gone because of one north, one south here, and then they still had two norths there. Uh, so I really thought I cheat because it looked bad. It really looked bad, but apparently I was mistaken. Let's see. They can have like two south, two greens, or two tunes for the Tappuru Yakuman, but I think they're just going to defend here. Probably just 4-man because it's still safe. Probably just 4-man because it should be. Wait, is it Nani? Okay. Yeah, I was. I thought it was safe. But... Oh no, not expensive hand there. It's Sonpai. Everything is sus. Are we dealing in? Like the tunes are not with Toyman. We know that. Like it would be very hard for them to have like two tunes. It can happen, but it's unlikely. Okay, just wait. It's only it's only 5-2. It's just pretty sad. It's not even on Honitsu. Like if it was Honitsu, I would put sushi chance a bit lower. But if it doesn't look like Honitsu, then it's usually like the full sushi. Or like perhaps suiso as well. He folded for no reason. Not a Dora, very nice. Very broken. Really not like that we needed this many Dora, but we will take it, right? Probably should just did half of the tabs that I have open now. Like, well, like when I was still writing my thesis, I had like 30 tabs open from links towards the sources and to the papers. Like it's just such a mess. Like I don't know how researchers do that. They like you have like so many tabs open that you can't even find the source. Like you just have to look in your bibliography and then just find the source like that way because the tabs are just not working. Like when you have 10 tabs open it's okay, but like if it's like 30 you just don't know what's going on anymore. We have like Mahjong here, so we can just see here. We keep the Connect 4 Sapien Monster to replace the 7-9 so shape, or if we get Tempeh, we just get Tempeh on the Suchi here, on the 8 cell is Suchi. Italy down. You don't need to push that hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can still push, I think, if you get Mahjong Tempeh. We can discard the bite, but I think we can still. Okay, we are out. How are we out? Kinda sucks. game sucks. Riichi City trap. They almost missed like a Sansuku, but they don't have the 6-1. Okay, I was going to discard the north there, but we drew another one. We are to something here. Looking for the 8-9 so card, and then a pair card, and then try to get them out to Tora. 4 so is a C, 5 pin is also probably a C. Then got 8 so do north. We are east something here, but we are still looking for our 5, 6, 8 man, and then got a north pair, and then have done now 2 or 3 Toras. Senpai waiting room. North or east something, dan now to Tora. I don't come here, we will be still. Probably, we can fold, we can actually fold this. But the hand is also quite pushable if we really want to, but the 5 pin is Nakasuchi. Yeah, it's time to discard the safest style. Perhaps 4 month first, and then the Lisa. Because of Toyman, which we're still pushing a little bit. It is 2 pin. Hey, Texto Poxenterio Tokrip. Nice name. Wonder where you got the name from. There's a KB. Just text. Oh, text is good. Like, do you have some people who have like an impossible to read name as well? I will be playing the tournament like in like 50 minutes. I don't know if I want to put Leon. I'm still on the to reach this fort. I'm still contemplating about if I should put some delay on or not. But I will be in the tournament too. I will be playing for fun though. Like most people are playing for fun. Like I don't know why there's so like such a high price pool. Like there's just no need. Like people will join no matter what. But like there's just almost no point for that the prize pool to be so big because it just invites people who are playing like a little bit too seriously, you know. They are trying a little bit too hard, but wait, that is Dora. Wait, what? Kamita should be. Yeah, okay. It was like, that is Dora. But I think I will put some delay on, and then I basically have to restart the stream. I will not put an entire 5-minute delay on, but just enough delay that it's still competitive, because there is a lot of money in the prize pool. Like if there was no money, I will probably not. I'm still a beginner. I probably lose a lot low. It's the only best of consecutive 2, so it's really a lottery. And if you play like 6 hours, like both of the times, also you actually have a very high chance on advancing. Or like I don't know how many people you advance. I haven't checked. Let's check. It's just top 4. Wait or not, wait. 8 players and then it's top 8. I don't know how many people signed up and your first tournament in general. Okay, that is nice. I really don't know. Like most online tournaments don't have any prize pool, or like it's usually really limited, or they hide the prize pool. You have some uncle E something, but this one has for some reason like 500 euros of or dollars of prize pool. Give me a 6-man. Give me a 6-man. Like the thing is, on the 3-man we won't even try to get the Sananko. And we are not even coming here. Like if we are 4, we would certainly take the Candle, even with bad shapes. But here there's just no need. The Dora is now out, which is pretty good for us. We have Suanko E something. We can pawn 5-6-man and the 2, so. Okay, the Rinsan there for the Tortoise. Okay. Nice guy. If we can't, yeah, we would have drawn the 3-man for Tempai, but like that's just no point in conning there. They also don't get the review, the extra Torah indicator, because the Condor is only reviewed after your open con. The close con is before you discard, but the open con is after you discard. I hope that they fix that in the temporary as well, but I don't think so. I don't think so. What you usually want to do in like tournaments is that you have the Kandora reviewed immediately. But like it's not like standard rank rules, but it's like tournament rules like WRC, EMA, JPML League all have those rules. We might open here for a 7. Wait, the 9 source? Oh, dead. Never mind. Okay, okay. I was like, we might be able to get the Sansaku, but I just looked at the left and it's not possible to get the 9 so. That is just not possible. I might be a little bit hard time with the 5+10 second timer. I think tips are enabled or not. I'm not 100% sure. We can get a 6, 7, 8. Tips enabled. Do you know the local Raku textile? Or not? Because it's with local Raku. No, you don't know the local Raku. The most important local Raku which you can play around is Shipame Kaishi. It's dealing in with your Richita. You will not thought about the local Raku. If you declare Riichi, the tile that you discarded gives 1 more hand to the opponents when you are dealing in with it. You have all types. Yes. Okay, you have like all types, which means you have a wind. You have winds, you have a dragon set, and you have 1 set in the characters in the thoughts and in the show. So that's like the only Yaku that you can really force. And then you have like 9-pin Haite. If you win on the 9-pin run, the last style, you can get 1 more hand. Oh no, we are throwing. It doesn't seem too big. It just seems. It just is 370. Okay, kind of unfortunate. You have Umensai, all types. You have like 3 trained triplets. A triplet of 1, 2, 3 bonds. You need 2300. I kind of want to pawn it. I really want to pawn it actually. Like we are not trying to get Honichi here, but like if we get like enough full here with with 2 Han, we can win outright, and this is for a full. And if we just got like enough food, basically, we can just win here with this hand. What is else? Like 9-pin run on Haite. It's like not really a thing that you should know, but it's there. Like 1-pin when on the last outro is a Mangan as well. You have it here. You can check it here. Like this 9-pin. It is very obscure though. But the most important one is, I think, the Super Makaishi calling run on the first start is discarded when someone clears Riichi. And then you have like this one, the Kampuri, and but that is just never going to happen basically. And Shiyaru Ryutai is also, it's an open hand for a course. It's also just not really a viable thing to go for. And then the important one is the Umen side. All types here. Win with a set in dragons wins, and then one of each suits. That one will be common. It's better than half flush. It's way better than half flush, so it's definitely good. And then the other are lock based. This is such a disaster. Like it just doesn't do anything for us. Like we like 1 Han just doesn't do anything. Like we can win in easy 1 Han, but it just doesn't do anything. Like it just it doesn't. And Toyman has a lot of Mansu there, so the Mansu should be still okay. But oh no, like we are so beaten here on the Soshu. Like if he just needs to win any hand, like he would just take the Tempeh there. But we are close to Honitsu here. We are close to 2. Yeah, I don't know. Like at least we have Mangan here. We can wait on something else. We have enough food. If we wait on a Tanky, well, like if we have a 1-4-man wait, we always wait on a Tanky. So we don't need to wait on the 6-man because now we have enough food. We have 240. If we don't have a 6-man, we just have one each. Okay, I don't think this Tusa would be the right card there, but ooh, that is game. That is wait, they are not Tilo. Never mind. I thought it was 12k. I thought they were Tilo for some reason. Really weird. Wait. What? Wait. I'm so confused. They were. They weren't Tempeh. Wait, what did they have? They had a 3, 4, 5, 5 shape. 3, 3, 4, 5, 5. Okay, they had that. We are just forcing any hand here. The obvious is Honitsu, Chanta, Bun. Like we just need to win any hand and then just hopefully just not deal in. You have a defensive hand though, and then let's see, like you have some obscure things like the pure triple chow, the pure triple, the change triplets, but the Rakuman also like obscure that you don't need to know them. You don't need to know anything else. Like you have like the Mangan here, which is kinda important to know, but like it's not going to win you the game or anything. Is it enough? Richimo Tondatura? It is enough, it's enough. On the 3, so 8-ping Sabo. And we just take second here. It's 40 minutes. I can just play one more, I think. I will just try to kill one more. And hopefully we can start in time. I will try to add some delay, so I will have to restart the stream. But most of the Lokuraku are such a meme, but the only things that you see are the Super Makaishi. which you can actually play around for. You can force the human side, and then you kind of just need to know what the others are, just in case that you have some situations where that is like applicable. But like the Rakuman are just a meme. It's just like a complete meme. You have the Hand of Man is perhaps interesting. The Renhao winning on the first before the first row and interrupted. It's Mangan and it's not even a wait. We are just trying to play now. And then you have some Rakuman, which is just wait. It's Rakuman. It's actually Rakuman. Wait. It's broken. Wait, it's so broken when it's Rakuman. Like in Ima is just manga, but it's Rakuman here. And then you have those 7 pairs Rampeiko Chinitsens. It's already Sanpaiman. It's, normally it's already Sanpaiman. It's already Sanpaiman, but you get a Rakuman out of it. And then you have this one, Toporichi and Hotei Haitei is Rakuman, but like the chance that you get Topori and you get a Hotei Haitei are just like very low. It's just so low. And then the Tapu Rakuman are just big 7 stars. It's like whatever, like nice hands, but like like it's already Yakuman with all honors. Like in Riichi City, however, there are it's way more interesting. In Riichi City, you have like a lot more obscure Raku. Some I don't like. A lot of them I don't like. You have like really obscure things. In there, I kind of like the 258 Raku and perhaps the reversible Taos or something like that. But some are just like not going to happen, or like they are just like they are just to be there, you know. We are cutting the 2 pin here for the total acceptance and don't need a chance. If we pair up one more, I prefer Riichi City personally as a game. And for the character, yeah, the cuts is way better. The cuts is way better on Riichi City. But ranking is just a little bit weird. Like you can't really get a game in. Like I'm playing Sunroom, and at Japanese nighttime hours, bedtime hours, you just can't get a game in. It's just so hard to get a game in, especially for streaming. Like when I'm playing, I don't mind to be waiting like 5 minutes or something like that for a game, or 10 minutes. But if I'm streaming, I don't want to wait 10 minutes for for a game, obviously. And then Galaxy is probably way worse. You have been getting games on Riichi City is just fine. Like perhaps in the weekends it's better. For sure, it's better in the weekends, but I have been waiting a couple of minutes, and it's like I think in some room that is, and I think perhaps in Galaxy it's way worse. It really depends on when you filter, but there are certainly times where it takes several minutes. But unfortunately, they seem much expensive and for Tanjaro. Are you still trying to learn Texo, or how did you find the game, or like how did you get into the game? Because it's really difficult for English players to get in touch with like Riichi Mahjong. It's such a niche. It's not like Poco or like a mainstream game. I would say it's really hard to get in. You got into Mahjong from Vanilla Love Sakura. Singapore, is he Singaporean or something? I don't know. He is Asian for sure, but I think is he Canadian? Oh, I didn't know. Did you know Otaku as well? But his name is like I don't know, but I think he is Asian though. Or like he lives in Canada. Like I don't know when he streams. Like, I thought he was streaming like something. Oh, not something. Okay, I'm blind. It's still something. Uh, okay. With the 4-man, we can go Thunder Painful. If we get 8-man, we can also try to get Thunder. We are something right here. It's Japanese novel, visual novel, Riichi. Hopefully we get 4 or 2-man. I just see. I can't see it. Oh no. I really want to see it. It's really tempting me. If we had like some Sansuku going on as well, like it's an easy see, but like if we had like a 3-pin tail, it's just an easy see, but it's so annoying that we can't really go without Zaku. My types of games are Japanese RPGs that are translated into English. Although lots of them, I really don't know. Like, I really don't know. I'm not like a weeb, or like I'm not like I'm into the game because I'm like more like a maths type and I can calculate and such. And Nissan, I see. I'm not a weeb by any means. I'm going to Japan for the WRC, but like I can't speak any Japanese. Like a niece within a niece. Okay. Like it will be like I can try to do the scoring. I have learned it a little bit, but give me the AK. Give me the AK-5 again. Yeoman's Route. Must be also very real to get it translated into English. Uh, people. It must be a Twitter honey. Wait, what? It should be fine, but like. It almost feels like that it should be like a total Honitsu, but the Force pair just eliminates the Honitsu most of the time. And then Toto is the other thing, which it should be, but I'm just a bit confused, to be honest. There are small companies to translate them. It must cost like a lot because the audience is so tiny. Like I've been like transcribing or like I've been putting captions on my YouTube videos, and it takes like forever to translate it. It's just why do we throw the Tura? Like it takes like forever to translate my own, or not translate. It's to put subtitles on my own videos, and uh, it's like I know what I'm saying, but like it takes so much time. If you have to translate, you also need to make sure that there's no pun or anything. You just have to make sure that it's only mm, one like definitions or one translation and not multiple. Garbage game. Okay, 15 to 50 USD. The higher adult is 30 to. Oh, they had a pair of Tora. Okay, that makes sense here. I put them like on some Tora as well here, and then one for here on the left with only one left, which we held in our hands. We can just try to steal the Riichi sticks with our south pair here with one Tora acceptance. Like the adults and visual normals of anime. Like how are they translated? Because they are visual, right? Or like do they have like subtitles or something? Or like wait, is it a novel? Wait, what does it mean, visual novel? Like is it like a book or is it more like a video style? Wow, it's a book but not real. Okay. Okay, I see. We need one more shape here. And there's our final shape. We will not be pulling the south. If we draw one more pair, it has a character sprite background Japanese voice acting. Ah, I see. See. If we draw like a 5-man, like we have more full on Shimo. We have 40 full on Shimo, but only 2000 on run. Do we switch off? I don't know. I don't think so. With 1600 in the middle, I think we just take the 4-7-man bait. Even if we draw another 5-man, I don't think we can really switch to the south Sampon. I don't think that is a thing here, unfortunately. So only 2000 points plus a pot, of course. Neko Pirates, probably the most well-known example. I haven't heard on it. I haven't heard about it. It's on Steam too. Like I'm not into like the Japanese anime or anything like that. I'm like okay, we don't hear. Like the only thing I know in Japanese are like the Riichi Mahjong game and some very limited Japanese or like very limited. It's not like it's not even like I won't promote that I can speak it or anything or can hear it. Like if you watch enough anime, you can pick up on such. But I really love it because it has the same origin. Okay, yeah. So basically you are weep. And you probably also kinda understand what they're saying in the Mahjong game and the voice lines and such. No, not really. Only the ara ara and the shimata stuff. You don't speak Japanese. You're ooh person. I don't even know where ooh came from. Like it's like the cat emoji, but like I saw the clip of like where someone just says ooh, and then I just don't know the hype about it. You love the small and cute of a horse. I prefer the babas. Give me blue. Some uncle is something, double is Dora 40 on 40 is 7-7. If we get the east, the last east that is. Only if there was one more left, we could got like 1-2 so for Cheeto to East Fountain and Yonko East Fountain, but like I'm not going to take it because the East. If the East was perhaps live, perhaps, but like it's just not what we want. If there's streamed that in there, it would have been minus 32k, but I almost spawned that. I almost thought we can spawn that, but we don't have Raku. And like the total isn't really here yet, so give flat justice. Oh, they have not the Sun Uncle, it's just the uncle still on the left. Plus 2T. Disgusting, wait. Here's your second here. You understand some Japanese words. Riichi Tora Sensan Raka Nisen Raka. I need to practice some basic Japanese. I really wanted to play this hand. I hate Kami. Sumimasen. Komenasai. I need to learn a little bit of Japanese because I don't think I don't know in Tokyo just by hearing I don't know how to spell it. Like the thing is you have like 3 different scripts in Japanese and then if you want to translate it for an English person you use like the alphabet instead. This is kind of funny. So there are like 4 different scripts, kinda. Really, you have to just cut the nerves here. Like they are just not doing anything when they are dead. Hopefully another Dora or something. I assume that they speak English or some English in Tokyo because it's like the capital. Hiragana, katakana, and kanji. Then. But like I probably still need to learn some Japanese if I want to order food in those local restaurants and such. I can't just be like full Japanese and just say hi on anything and just laugh and just pretend that I understand it. That the has been bombed here, so, and then like use Google Translator or something. And then what? Then I don't even know what it says. Like I can read some like some Chinese characters, which is basically the same as kanji. Usually the meaning is quite similar. I just don't know what it will translate to. But like the translators and such, the AI have been improving quite a lot over like the last few years. Like the AI and such, it's really good. So like translator is okay, and then I can try to. Not 22, yeah, it's 22. Yeah, we can just finish this one. I will add some delay on it and then I will be back in like 2 minutes because I will not put like a full 5 minute delay on. I will be putting like a few minute delay in because it's not like a formal tournament. It's not required, only for the finals. Good luck, by the way, in the tournament. It will be going a little before the tournament. Yeah, sure. They have Itse and some good chance here. It really depends on what we draw, though. It's just Standout. It's just Standout here. No, some school, no Itse, just Standout Dora. You probably have to learn. You probably have a lot more chance than me. But I'm like, if you see my rank, I'm like on the top of the EN late or not. I'm like 150 on the EN silver or something. But I'm on Tenhou, I'm 8 ton, and then I'm like within the top 1%. So just know that you will lose more points on dealing in with Riichi Tao. Kami is just winning every single hand here. Just know that you lose more points on dealing in with Riichi Tao. So usually people will just take a safe Tao to Riichi on, so you don't have to take the risk for the extra hand. But it's not optimal. You'll probably play as normal, and then just be careful about the human side, all types stuff, because that is actually like the only thing that you really should care about. Well, you can actually play around against. I play defense a lot when someone reaches, but it's like a scramble mode, so like you just have to focus on your own score. You just have to focus on winning a lot, basically. So You can deal in as much as you want, basically. It just doesn't matter. Like if you are 4, you can just deal in. Like the only Hansons that matter are the ones that are winning. And the time window is really short. It's only 3 hours. This means like 4 Hansons. If you manage to get a 5th in before time, you can get 5 in, and then another 5 in the second one, but it's really tight. How many matches? You can play unlimited for 3 hours, and then you have another 3-hour time slot where you can play like unlimited, but like it's not really like, wait, we have Kampuche, like you only have 3 hours, so what I was saying, basically, you can get 4 in, you perhaps can get 5 in. If you queue before the end of the timer, you will finish your Hanson. So you can get like 5 in, and then play another 5 in the second time slot at most. I think that is like the maximum, but it's just like, it's a bit of lazy pairing, like I think if you have a normal, or like if you really host a tournament, you should just have a bracket system. But like if you are just doing casual one, it's just fine to do it like this. Z games are probably average. I think 4 are average because you can play after the time. You just have to start within the 3 hours. So if you are like 1 minute before the timer, you can play 1 more basically, or you can finish 1 more. You can finish the Hanson. It doesn't stop. Like on Riichi City, it doesn't stop the Hanson or anything. You will just play on after till the timer, or like until 369. There are not really. There are just 2 times 3 hour slots, and then and then the top 8 of both. There are no, there aren't. And then the top 8 of like both scrambles, or like the top 8 in total, will move on to the next phase, to the finals tomorrow. I don't know when it is, but it's. I hope it's a little bit okay for EU, but if it isn't, I probably won't be there. If it's an 8 hours, Kamita just disconnecting here with a lead of like 32k. You have like 15 more minutes, so I'm not that worried, but like, it's kind of annoying that people disconnect, or like, sometimes people can't do anything about it, but like, at least we have Raku now. If you, and yeah, swamps, that might happen, lose power. That can happen, of course, but they are back now. Never happened to me, but always worried about it. Yeah, I really want to see this. I really want to see it, but like I still need I need a pair. Like it's really like inconsistent if we skip this 2-mon and we see this 4P, but this has overlap, and we so strong. 9P was probably the better card because there's no needs. Like by half, but the weight was just better. We like if we call 4 times, it's also a Raku and local Raku. We should have done a warm-up game, but oh well, you have a warm-up viewing experience now. Like if we call like 1 more time, we have 1 more Han in the tournament. It's called Chiaro Rautai. Having 4 calls is 1 Han. So you don't need a Raku, you just need 4 calls and then wait on a single wait. And that is 1 Han. My 9P. Oh. You only ever played East only games? It will be interesting. It's just twice as long, like nothing changes, but you get like 4 additional rounds in the beginning, but really nothing changes. It just got backfired here as well. You might be just going for a naked raid here. Yeah, you know. Give me my Tempai. Give me my Hataka Tanki. In the tournament, it's also one Han. It's just very degenerate, but like you get one Han if you have 4 calls. And that is Tora again. It's not even safe. The problem is it's not even safe. It's it's like if he had like 2 Toras here, it would be amazing. But and it's just not the safest style as well. Like it's just really unfortunate. It's really not pushable as well, which is also kind of the issue. Chun was probably better, and then try to get them by somewhere else. But 30 more minutes. 5,000 left, and we have one more repeat here. Hopefully Torment just steals in, and then we can get out. Hey, Fluffy. I will be playing the tournament in 12 minutes, or like if people allow me to, if people allow me to leave. The tournament is within 12 minutes. I will be adding some delay, just because of the prize pool and such. We are East something. It's wait, no, we are not. Never mind. We are still 2 something. I'm not reading safe. We are 2 something here. That is E something. We are waiting for 36, 3406, 3456 so, and then the 3P 9P. So it's 3456. Also the 9 so. The 9 so here as well. It's a 36945 here in the social, and then the 3 and 9 pin here on the pin 2 end. To Rokuhai Tail. What do we do? Like the Entotsu? Probably Entotsu. I don't think there's much else. Fantastic game. We would steal into 11-6 here if it was the Lokuraku tournament. We would pay 11-6 here because we declared Riichi here on the 5. So that is 1 Han in the Lokuraku tournament, but good for us that it's not 11-6 here. It still really sucks. So he had such a nice hand, but he can't win them all. We will be adding some delay. I think like 2 minutes. Like I think like I don't want to add maximum delay, and I think if you put it on like less than 2 minutes, like it doesn't do anything. It just doesn't do anything if you put that lower than 2 minutes. So I think I will be adding 2 minutes delay in, and then I will be restarting the stream for the tournament. So no, can't. This makes the double social a lot safer. The problem does, of course, is 4, so we have to play around that. The 9 so it's not the most dangerous style, but just a little bit too many, just too many tiles that we have to push. That is game. I will be ending the stream, or like I will be adding delay, so the stream will basically end. They could have tamaed. They could have tamaed that for the Shuanko Tanki or something. But I will be adding delay in, which means that the stream will go offline for 2 minutes, and then I will be back for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, and I will do the explanation about the tournament, and then I will see you in when I add delay. So I will see you later, or like in 2 minutes. So thanks for streaming. Alright, see you.